I'm William Tapscott. I'm with the Taylorsville Crimewatch here in Bartholomew County. Today I'm here with Jim Lienhoop, Mayor of Columbus, Indiana. Jim would like to give us some projects and updates coming up.
Thanks, William. Good to see you again. Yeah, we've got a few things to talk about. First off, it's wintertime. I've got a little bit of a cold, so if I stumble along the way, please excuse me. But number one, would want to emphasize that, yeah, it's winter. I've been pretty lucky the last 4 years with the snow, knock on wood. Hopefully we'll not get, any debilitating snow events. But if we do, what I'd like for you to keep in mind is just to get out of people's way. We've got 250 miles of city streets. We've got 17 plows. So you can understand it's just going to take us a while to get through, the various streets and get everybody uncovered. But we'll get that done. Typically, if it's not too difficult to snow, we can do that in about 8 hours. And so what's really important to us is when the snow comes down. But just pay attention to the weather, and please give our snow plows a wide berth. If for some reason the cold gives you a little bit of a problem, there are a couple of city facilities that are open. The Commons, Donner Center, or the ice rink out at Lincoln Center, what we call the Hamilton Ice Center. Those are open to the public pretty much during the day, and you could go there to get a little bit of relief from the cold if you need to. Down here at City Hall, we're going to be doing some elevator work. So our elevator will be out of commission for about 2 months. During that time, we've moved all of our public meetings out to Fair Oaks Mall in the former J. Nicole location. If you have a reason to need to go to a Board of Public Works and Safety meeting, or a Columbus City Council, or Board of Zoning Appeals, or Columbus Plan Commission, any of those kinds of public meetings, you need to remember that we're not going to be holding those here for a while. They'll be out at Fair Oaks Mall. We'll be back down here at City Hall when the elevator is declared ready for use. We expect that to be sometime around the 3rd week in March, but at this point that's just a bit of an estimate. With respect to Fair Oaks Mall, we've got a meeting coming up February 11th, 6 p.m. out there, where we'll be able to provide some more detail on our plans, as well as what the hospital plans to do out there with their share of the mall. I can tell you that the overpass that we have being built on the west side of town continues on track. We expect to be driving on that about maybe December, maybe a Christmas present, for all of us, but we hope to be able to drive on that yet this year with some of the final touches, landscaping and whatnot, to be done maybe in the 1st or 2nd quarter of 2021. And there's some other road projects that I'd like to give you a little update on. The state of Indiana will be rebuilding the bridges over I-65 on Carhill Road and 200 South. So those will there'll be notifications, and if you travel out in that area, you'll be given plenty of warning when you need to adjust your routes. We also have a program to improve Taylor Road. We had talked about, I think in some of the previous sessions, from 25th Street up to Rocky Ford Road. We were going to hopefully rebuild that in 2 sections, but the bid that we solicited for the first section came back a little high, so we had to reject it. And it's going to put us about a month or so behind as we rebid that project and hopefully have some kind of clearer direction as to what we'll be able to do out there and what it'll cost. But it'll probably be the 1st of March before we're able to say with certainty what we're going to be able to do. So, William, that's a little bit of a wrap-up or an update, for the city of Columbus, and good to see you again, and catch you next month.
All right, thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome.